All right. Well, this is not the same atmosphere as last night, being the last game on a Friday. Let's see. Yeah, last game on a Friday night. Pretty packed in here. Good crowd. But this morning, of course, everybody's waking up to some cold weather, and I think all you're going to have in this game is a few folks from Crestview actually came over. And then the local folks for Sandalwood. And we have about 7 minutes right now on the clock. And let's go live on the radio when it gets to 0. I'm sure they'll do an intro of the kids. Oh, there'll be a national anthem. So you know what? Let me get back with you on that. Hold on just a second. Chris, no national anthem, and they've reset the clock down a little less time. So we'll go live on the radio right when it gets to 0. Hey, they had Christian rap music playing this morning, believe it or not. Sure did. When I come in, they was playing gospel rap. I've got almost 2 minutes on my clock right now, 2:08, 2:07. And I'll just bring us in right at when it gets to 0. Heartbreaker last night. I got 46 seconds. So Dusty said last night, I was starting to get a little buzz in my headset, so that must be on my end, because he said he didn't get anything, Chris. Got 26 seconds before we go live. Countdown is 20 seconds. And I'll bring us in right at the time. All right, welcome in. We are live over here at Jacksonville, Florida, taking on Sandalwood High School for the duel in Duval. This is our second game early in the morning. It was a little cold this morning getting up, and we're about to have tip-off. Your starters for the Bulldogs is Jones, Clouser, Phillips, Blackwell, and Johnson, something that Coach has sort of established over this season. And we'll get the names for the Sandalwood players, and we're about to have tip-off here. Second game matchup for the Crestview Bulldogs over here, and the tip-off was won by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs won a heartbreaker last night. They had great opportunity, and that ball was thrown away right off the bat. Maybe we've got to wake up just a little bit. And Sandalwood will have the ball at half court and take it out. And we win the tip, but we give it away on a throwaway. They're going to work the ball around. And it is stolen by Jones right back to the Bulldogs. So Jones will bring it down the court and get set up. Maybe we can have something here right off the bat. Jones, a little spin move. Good. He finds the basket, woke up, wiped the crackers out of his eyes, and makes the first basket for the Bulldogs. Sandalwood will set back up shop. If you're just tuning in, the Bulldogs over here in Jacksonville, Florida, duel in Duval. And there is a foul on the floor from Johnson. The top four players, Jackson, James, Tour, and Hodges, all have right at 10 points average per game. So they have four guys in double digits in their scoring average. Little 15-foot pull-up, no good. He gets his own rebound, puts it up, no good. And he gets his rebound again. Actually, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to have issues. We've got senior twins with the first initial the same, and last name, of course, the same. So I'm just going to call out the last name, which is Suro. Jay Suro. Both of them Jay Suro. Sandalwood still has the ball. They're going to try to drive the baseline. Nothing happened. It collapses, and maybe the Bulldogs woke up from last night after let one slip out of their hands. Played great the first half. And then let it slip away second half. Bulldogs up by 2, just underway. Sandalwood with the ball on the right-hand side. And there's a steal from Phillips. Phillips gets the ball. He's going to go coast to coast. Layup is good. Bulldogs up 4-0 early on here. And early, to say the least. This has got to be the earliest ball game I've ever called in my life for basketball. I don't even know if have we ever done baseball this cold, Coach Gillis? No. It's too cold. Bulldogs playing great defense right now against Sandalwood. A little drive lost out of, they're going to say it was tipped by Clouser or maybe Johnson. And that'll be, let me get some things situated here, guys, on YouTube. I forgot that I'm trying to get everything squared away on your screen. We'll get everything worked out. Bulldogs almost has another steal. Sandalwood on the right-hand side of your screen. They're all in white with blue trim. A nice reverse layup, and that is great shot by one of the twins, Ciro. Clouser works it down, and he gets a basket. 6-2 now. Bulldogs on top early on here, just underway. Duel in Duval, taking on Sandalwood here in Jacksonville. And there's a foul. Phillips fouled Suro as he will go to the line to shoot 2. So I've got 2 Suros, and they are identical. When I say identical, they're identical. On your screen, it's number 10 and 12. Would not be able to tell them apart if I wanted to. Do they got the same shoes? Yes, they do. I was hoping maybe. But it is 10 and 12. But, I mean, again, you know, the letters are in gold, so you can't really see them all that well. Bulldogs, again, in red. They do have the black undershirts tonight, or this morning. Second shot is good, so both shots made by Suro. And Bulldogs back on the left-hand side of your radio dial. Clouser at the top of the key, just moving things around. Johnson wanted to take a three, but he decided not to. He takes a little 20-footer. Leaner, a much tougher shot, and he makes it. 8-4 now is the score. Poet didn't know it. Sandalwood sets up shop on the right-hand side of the court. We do have a few enthusiastic fans, as you can hear, and that ball's loose as Suro tries to drive in the middle of the lane, and it collapses, and he loses the ball, and Bulldogs will get it. A.J. Johnson, layup, no good. Clouser gets the rebound, and he is fouled, and he'll go to the line as he was trying to put it back up. And let's see if he can make his first 2 free throws of the day. Yes, lost a close one, sort of a close one there last night against Impact Christian Academy. Shot is good. Sandalwood does come in 6-11. Looking at their schedule, they play some pretty tough teams. Most of their teams are double-digit wins, so they've played a tough schedule, as the Bulldogs, of course. They come in 8-10 after last night. That second shot is no good. Clouser makes his first free throw. Second shot no good, and Sandalwood right back down the court. As you can see on YouTube, on WAZ's YouTube page, the gym is not near as full. I feel like I'm at a middle school game for some reason on a Saturday morning. Bulldogs have the ball. They'll bring it back. There was I don't know if that was a loose ball or what it was, but Bulldogs have the ball back. They're driving down the left-hand side. They'll set up shop. Blackwell looking for somebody. It's Jones right inside the three-pointer, in and out. Clouser brings in there, gets the rebound. Good. Puts it up. Clouser come to play maybe this morning. We lit a fire under him. Suro shot is good just inside the three-point line. Makes it 11-6. And just like that, back on the other side is Clouser. Clouser will get the shot, and they're going to call a full timeout. Didn't like what he saw. We'll be right back. Bulldogs up 13-6.
Hello, this is Dixie Dan Powell. Just like in the courtroom, you got to be bulldog tough. It takes teamwork to get to the goal line and to win the game. Go Bulldogs. Call us, Powell Injury Law, 850-306-2667. That's 850-306-2667.
Hey, this is Kim again with your friendly hometown landscaping company, Always Blooming Landscape. If you're looking for pavers to do your driveways, patios, walkways, and or borders, we have a special for our radio listening audience. We are offering you 10% off your paver installation project. So call us at 850-682-2919 to take advantage of this 10% discount when you mention this ad. That's 682-2919. Always Blooming Landscape. Let us grow with you.
And we are back 13-6. Your score, first timeout of the game. And looking over to Sandalwood, their coach walked in. One of their coaches walked in. He stands about 6'8", 6'9". We don't have those guys over in Northwest Florida. I'm just going to be honest with you. If you're watching YouTube, there he is right there in the black. Just dwarfs everybody. He walked by me. He ducked in to get in the gym. No honest to goodness truth. I don't even know, Red, if we've ever seen a basketball player like that over on our side of the river. That's the hooch. There's a nice dish inside. No good. Moulton gets the rebound as he checks in the game. And he'll bring it down the court, kicks it out to Hall. We've got our back couple guys off the bench now for the Bulldogs. Jones is still in the game. Moulton, he's feeling it, but he kicks it into Clouser. Clouser backs in. No good. tips it out and gets the rebound. That's Jones. Jones travels, and I'm going to tell you, they don't like traveling over here at Jacksonville. 12 travel calls last night, which I particularly like. Keeps the game in check with all those extra moves. Not a lot of double dribble calls, but a lot of travels. And Sandalwood will have it back on their side of the court. Suro gives it to Suro, his twin brother. 10 and 12 if you're watching the screen. They'll work it around. That's their leading scorer that has the ball, Tour, right now, number 3. He's averaging 11 points a game. There's a foul as Tour goes up by Johnson. Tour will go to the line. A lot of pink shoes out there with these white outfits for Sandalwood. That's the new thing, I think, maybe. Not for the old hobos. We're still baby blue. Checking in the game for the Bulldogs is Jace Green to give a breather to Klauser. Second shot. In and out, and the long rebound. It bounced around a couple times. We committed too early, but we did get the rebound as we fought for it. Jones brings it in for the Dogs. A long NBA 3. Hall decides, hey, I'm in here, I'm going to shoot, and he misses. Brings it right back down the court. And we're going to call, look at here. We haven't seen that call in a long time, and that's overhand. They carry. I guess it's man, that's been so long, I don't know, but they called it a carry. He rolled his hand over like that, that over move. So a carry. And the kids learn at NBA. I mean, I'm sure they see that. I don't watch NBA, but I'm sure they see it on television. You can't do that in high school. Moulton tries to drive. He loses it. Chase Green. Up. No good. Rebound. Sandalwood. Still the score 13-7. Bulldogs still on top. And there is a nice layup by Sandalwood, and the Bulldogs brings it right back down the court. Moulton over to Jones. Jones looking for a cutter. He decides to drive, little spin move, almost lost it, and he'll be fouled on the line, on the floor. But no, they're going to call it travel. So the spin move with the extra foot step, really on top of that little extra move. The Bulldogs started out like this last night where they were leading the game the whole first half. Let's see if the Bulldogs can hold on this time. Double trap there. They get the ball across, and they find a wide open man under the basket. No good. He's fouled. Go to the line. That's Jackson. Jackson averages 8 points a game with about 2 to 3 rebounds. He'll go to the line. Let's see if he has practiced his free throws over the year. So far, they're batting 1,000. Suro made his 2 baskets. Let's see if Jackson makes his. Yes, rolls in, bounced around. Makes it 13-10. Bulldogs still on top here with 56 seconds in the first period. Appreciate everybody tuned in this morning. I know you're just waking up. Second shot is good. It's not pretty, but they both fell in. That's what you want, right? Bulldogs will bring it down, set up shop. Blackwell kicks it out to Moulton for 3. No good. And Sandalwood steps on the line as they get the rebound. Wait a minute. Excuse me. They're going to say a foul on Jones, Mekhi Jones, as he was going for the rebound. And they're going to say it's already bonus. The bonus is not up on the screen, but they're going to say it's bonus. Now they're going to put the bonus up, and they will go to the line and shoot 2. So now with 46 seconds left, if there is another foul against Sandalwood, they'll go to the line. First shot, let's see if this guy can shoot. No. Montz is his name, Montz. First shot is no good. Second shot for the free throw is nothing but the bottom of the net. So 5 of 6 shots made for Sandalwood on the free throw. Bulldogs fighting for it. And let's see. They are going to call a foul on one of the twins, Suro. Be Bulldogs ball underneath their own basket. Blackwell will try to get it in. He's got to hurry. 5 seconds. Oh, Jones. He barely got it into Jones. Jones pull up 15-footer. Good. 15-12. Bulldogs keep the lead, but barely. And there's a travel. Love it. Keep it in check. Call it both ways. Have no problem with that. They are tight on the travels. You don't come over here. I wonder if you can speed in Jacksonville. I'm going to tell you what you can do. You can speed in Jacksonville. I almost got run over, and I've got a semi-light foot for my friends. They know. I had people passing me like I was sitting still. Jace Green bangs in there, but no good. Rebound. Sandalwood. He set back up shop on their side of the 2-1. Cerrero, good at the buzzer. That makes it 15-14. What a first period action. Don't touch the dial. More basketball to come here on WAZ 104.7.
My husband and I just closed on our new home. We found a builder, CJL Construction, through Teal and Waters. We shopped around 4 months until we found this particular home. It was exactly what we was looking for. The workmanship was unbelievable, and it was the neighborhood we wanted to be in. Colton Leyendecker and Teal and Waters made this a simple, stress-free purchase. We are pleased to recommend CJL Construction and Teal and Waters if you're in the market to buy a home. I highly recommend you go to their website for all their listings and information at crestvviewhomes.com.
Guys, listen up. Did you spend too long out on the boat this Saturday fishing? Have you been on the links a little too much? Do you need to get out of the doghouse? Let me tell you where you need to go. Joey the Jeweler. He's on Main Street right by Desi's. He's got tons of beautiful jewels to win your girl back over. And make sure to go like and share his Facebook page. He's always doing great giveaways, so you have a chance to win something free for your girl. So head on over to facebook.com/Joey the Jeweler. Or you guys could just ask Siri what the phone number is.
Hey Siri, what is the phone number to Joey the Jeweler?
Joey the Jeweler's phone number is 850-682-1980.
And we are back from timeout. Sandalwood has the ball set up on their side of the court. Little drive in the lane, and they're going to say a jump ball. That's going to go to the Bulldogs as Sandalwood they took the ball out at the beginning of the second period. So that little tie up there by Jones gets the ball back for the Bulldogs. Moving right to left on your radio dial for the Dogs. They're on the left-hand side of the court. Sandalwood on the right-hand side. Taking on Sandalwood, our second game over here in Jacksonville, Florida for this little mini tournament. Just playing some different talent, Coach said. Maybe get a little bonding going on with these boys to try to solidify something, a nice little run in the playoffs. We'll see what happens. The Bulldogs right here trying to get the ball inside the green. Knocked out of bounds by Sandalwood. Your score right now is 15-14, 7:21 left here in the first half. Just underway second period. Blackwell will take it out and toss it to Green way at the top of the court. Oh, an NBA three. And when I say NBA, I mean big-time NBA. No good by Blackwell. Blackwell backs up, plays defense with the rest of the team. Sandalwood sets up shop. Trying to work it inside, and that's thrown away. Sandalwood Montz tries to get it inside and not able to handle the ball, so it's Bulldogs ball right back to the other side of the court. And there's another NBA three shot. Good! Blackwell makes that one. He was feeling something taking those long bombs, and he made it. There's a shot, a three to try to respond to the Bulldogs. No good. Blackwell on a mission because he got the rebound. He's going coast to coast, dishes it out to Moulton. A bad pass behind Moulton. Moulton, I think, would have had a chance there, but ball goes to Sandalwood. 18-14, 6:40 left here, just underway, second period left in the first half. We'll go over the stats, the final stats from last night, and give you some stats for this morning at halftime, presented by Till and Waters. Here's a ball set up, Suro and Suro. We got twin seniors on the court, and they're identical. And that was a great defensive play by Hall. He is checking out by Phillips, but Hall got them to turn the ball over, so it'll be Bulldogs ball. And we have to roll all the way down the court on the side, taking it out. Jones will take it out for the Dogs. Nope, we have not seen press. Very surprised if you watch any film on the Dogs or really any team. If you press, there's a nice give and go. Oh, and it's a dunk. Did I just see a dunk by Jones? That could be his first one this year. A nice little give and go. Blackwell to Jones. Jones slashes to the boards with nobody there, and he puts it in. It wasn't a hard dunk, but he got it both hands above the rim and brings it in. There's a loose ball on the ground. Bulldogs say they have it. It goes out of bounds on Sandalwood. And they'll have the ball right back. 20-14. Nice little play there. Little give and go. Blackwell to Jones, and he goes right down the baseline and able to bring it in. And we've got travel on Foley. Foley's a football player. That could be his first travel of the year. We're going to let that be okay because he gets a lot of charges in the game. And Bulldogs will play a little defense now on this possession. Sandalwood travels. He just stutters a little bit, and they call a travel. I'm telling you, these guys are on it, and I mean on it with the little shuffling on the feet. I mean, like I said, there was like 12 travel calls. We don't get that in Crestview. We're a little slower over there, and we get away with a lot more, I think. Foley has the ball knocked out of his hands. Sandalwood fighting for it, and it looks like they're going to have it up, and Foley loses it, plays defense, and picks up a foul, and they'll go to the line to shoot two. 20-14, Tommy. I'm sorry, I'm not calling it out as fast. Tommy loves it when he listened to it on the radio, and I'm talking about Tommy Parker, not Tommy Strickland. Tommy Strickland probably complains some a little bit too. I don't call the score out as much as I need to for the radio. 20-14 is your score. 5 minutes left here in the second period. Bulldogs over here in Jacksonville. Duel in Duval. Second shot is good. So they're 8 of 10 so far on the line for Sandalwood. Pretty good ratio. We'll take 80% any day of the week. Bulldogs set up shop. Looking for Jones. 3. Good! Bang it home. 23-15 now. Bulldogs on top. Sandalwood sets back up over here on the right-hand side. A little pull-up, 15-footer, no good, nothing but air. Jones gets the rebound, and he'll go down and set up. Move very quickly, which we always do pretty much. Phillips, we have Devin Davis is on the floor. Jones for 3. He's feeling it. No good. Almost went in, rolled in and out. I'm wondering, there's a loose ball out on Sandalwood as they was trying to get it inside, and Mr. Hodges was not expecting that pass, and it went right through his fingers. So Bulldogs will set it back up. We have Braden and Makai Jones on the floor for the Bulldogs. Devin Davis gives it to Jones. Jones, nice move. Little spin move there. Gets an easy layup, 25-15. A good pass. Give Braden Jones an assist on that play as he finds Jones to the basket. Sandalwood goes up for a layup, no good. Clouser bangs in there for the rebound. Clouser has been a great rebounding force for the Bulldogs underneath the basket as he's one of our big-time beating, banging guys. He's not the biggest guy on the team, but he don't mind banging. His hair will fool you, though. It looks like he's the tallest guy on the court. He's got a 12-inch fro. I like it. It brings back the 70s. I love it. Bulldogs makes another basket, 27-15, now up by 12, going with 3 minutes left here in the second period. Hopefully we can go into halftime with a fairly nice lead and try not to blow it. Sandalwood tries a little give and go themselves, and they get it to fall. Nice layup there by Jackson for Sandalwood. Trying to get it inside to Clouser. Clouser to Davis. Devin Davis misses, but Braden Jones is there for the layup. He misses. Jones looks like he might have traveled. He does not get the layup to fall. And finally, Sandalwood with the rebound. They'll come back down here and set up shop. Nice move to the basket, and it's good. There's your leading scorer for the team, Tour. He makes his basket count. Bulldogs set back up shop. Jones directing traffic out here to the near side. 27-19 is your score. Bulldogs on top with about 2 minutes left. A little give and go. He finds them. No good. It doesn't fall, but Phillips gets the rebound for the Bulldogs. He's going to drive inside. He kicks it out. Devin Davis, he wants the three. No good. There's a push on Sandalwood as Klauser had position, and they pushed him out of the way. No, excuse me, it's going to go the opposite way. I thought that was going to be on Sandalwood, but it's on Klauser. He pushed Sandalwood. Sandalwood got the rebound, but they went ahead and called it on Klauser. Sandalwood will take it out of bounds. Have to go the length of the court here with 2 minutes left here in the first period. 27-19 is the score. And here comes Sandalwood to try to tighten the score a little bit. They bring it down a little slower. This is one of the slower teams that we've played this year as far as setting up, running their offense. A little bit more methodical. There's a long NBA three. Rebound, Klauser, another rebound, count it. I'll tell you, Little Hall had a lot of rebounds last night. There's a putback, no good. That's going to be a foul. Maybe go to the line. Devin Davis, we'll see. But last night, Hall had a bucket full, no pun intended, of rebounds. Shortest kid on the court, doing a great job underneath the basket. Devin Davis does not make his first shot. He don't get on the court that much. I'm going to give him a little break. Let's see if he can make the second one. Shot is up, and it is good. Count it. 28-19 now. Trying to get back to a double-digit lead. 28-19 with 1:30 left in the first period. Hopefully they'll only do an 8-minute break. That 10-minute break, that's that extra 2 minutes on the radio, man. That's tough. Appreciate all of our sponsors. Do appreciate Moulton's Land and Title for helping us out. A little extra sponsorship for this particular trip. We have a little extra expenses coming over here. Do appreciate Ricky and Jason Moulton for helping out. All right, Sandalwood on their side of the court, trying to score before the buzzer. No good. Rebound. Jones goes up tall with a rebound. And he'll bring it down. There's a foul. We're not quite in bonus yet. It sure would be nice. What are they? Nope, we're going to take it out on our side of the court, on the side. 1 minute left in the second period, and we'll get started here. Oh, there's no way that's a charge. Are they going? No, they're going to call a blocking foul on Suro, one of the Suro brothers. Bulldogs will have it out on their side. 55 seconds left in the second period. We're going to play for the last shot. Possibly. We'll see. And no, we're not, because they steal the ball. Sandalwood gets an easy layup. No, they missed it, but they get the rebound. Wow. Now they'll play maybe for the last shot. 28-19. Let's see if they do. No, they're not. They look like a travel, but they didn't call it. And there's a timeout. They do get the layup. 28-21. They're climbing right back in it. Don't touch the dial. We'll be right back.
I've been around long enough to not be shocked by anything anymore. But this, well, this takes the cake. 38%. That's all. Only 38% of your electricity actually makes it to your home. Just think about how much is wasted. That's the shocking truth. It's appalling and really shocking. Find out more at okaloosagas.com/truth. It really is shocking.
I'll tell you what's shocking. 28-21, Bulldogs was about to go up 15, and Sandalwood has climbed back in this game to make it a good game here in the second period for Sandalwood. Not for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs are going to take it all the way down, 28-21. They're going to trap now, trying to get the ball back. Let's see if they can accomplish that. Parks got to get it across. He does get it across half court to Phillips. Phillips, now we're going to set it up. We've got time now to set up for the last shot. Let's see if we get a good shot off. Jones way out here at the half court line as he's being guarded tightly. Oh, no. And it goes out of bounds on the Bulldogs with 7.6 seconds left. That's got to be frustrating for coaches. You just got to set up for the last shot, and I just don't know. They played pretty good defense, but here's the shot at the buzzer. No good, nothing but air. And we're going to say halftime. The buzzer, the whistle was blown right before halftime, but we're going to call it halftime. And they are going to give a 10-minute break when it should be 8 minutes. I don't know what's going on there, if these kids need an extra 2 minutes over here in Jacksonville to get a breather, but that's what they're doing. So we have a quick break. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go down there and get the stats. We'll have the Till and Water stats report for halftime. I'll go over what our final stats were last night as we lost that game, a close one. But give us just a second. We're going to take a quick break here, and we'll come back to give you some updates and then go over our schedule for the rest of the year on WAZ 104.7.
I'm Jenny Powell. I'm one of the attorneys at Powell, Powell & Powell Law Firm. Our family has been vested for over 100 years in Northwest Florida, serving your families for over 70 years. If you're in a car accident, you need a law firm who has the training, skill, and experience necessary to deal with insurance companies so that your case doesn't drag on forever. Let our family take care of your family during your most crucial moments. Just remember, Powell, Powell & Powell Law Firm is here for you. You can always just go to our website at www.powelllawfirm.com.
Hello friends, this is Brandon Martin, General Manager at Blackwater Golf Club here in Crestview, Florida. From the newly renovated 18 holes to the Top Tracer driving range, Blackwater has something to offer for everybody. Open 7 days a week for the best pricing. Book your tee times in advance on our website, golfatblackwater.com.
Hey my friends, this is Tara with Whitehurst Powell Funeral Home and Crematory. Our team would like to give a shout out to Crestview High School basketball team. Go Bulldogs!
Hello, this is Dixie Dan Powell. Just like in the courtroom, you got to be bulldog tough. It takes teamwork to get to the goal line and to win the game. Go Bulldogs. Call us, Powell Injury Law, 850-306-2667. That's 850-306-2667.
Hey, this is Kim again with your friendly hometown landscaping company, Always Blooming Landscape. If you're looking for pavers to do your driveways, patios, walkways, and or borders, we have a special for our radio listening audience. We are offering you 10% off your paver installation project. So call us at 850-682-2919 to take advantage of this 10% discount when you mention this ad. That's 682-2919. Always Blooming Landscape. Let us grow with you.
My husband and I just closed on our new home. We found a builder, CJL Construction, through Teal and Waters. We shopped around 4 months until we found this particular home. It was exactly what we was looking for. The workmanship was unbelievable, and it was the neighborhood we wanted to be in. Colton Leyendecker and Teal and Waters made this a simple, stress-free purchase. We are pleased to recommend CJL Construction and Teal and Waters if you're in the market to buy a home. I highly recommend you go to their website for all their listings and information at crestviewhomes.com.
Guys, listen up. Did you spend too long out on the boat this Saturday fishing? Have you been on the links a little too much? Do you need to get out of the doghouse? Let me tell you where you need to go. Joey the Jeweler. He's on Main Street right by Desi's. He's got tons of beautiful jewels to win your girl back over. And make sure to go like and share his Facebook page. He's always doing great giveaways, so you have a chance to win something free for your girl. So head on over to facebook.com/JoeyTheJeweler. Or you guys could just ask Siri what the phone number is.
Hey Siri, what is the phone number to Joey the Jeweler?
Joey the Jeweler's phone number is 850-682-1980.
I've been around long enough to not be shocked by anything anymore. But this, well, this takes the cake. 38%. That's all. Only 38% of your electricity actually makes it to your home. Just think about how much is wasted. That's the shocking truth. It's appalling and really shocking. Find out more at okaloosagas.com/truth. It really is shocking.
Well, let me tell you the shocking truth here. With 5 minutes left here during the break, it is 28-21. And the Bulldogs have led the whole first half. They have not relinquished the lead. Sandalwood, here at the end of the second period, climbed back in it. They were down, I believe, 11, 12, maybe even 13. Bulldogs had the ball. They was about to, they could have went up 15 at that point and did not get the shot to fall. Sandalwood came back and they started climbing back in it. So you have a 7-point lead for the Bulldogs. Let's look at Sandalwood. I had said earlier that they were sitting at 80%, 8 for 10. They are 7 of 10. I missed it by 1. I was trying to keep up with it in my head. So your twin, Suro, they were, my roster said J, period, you know, so it's Jeremy and Joseph Suro. Jeremy, number 10, he leads the team with 8 points. He's made both of his free throws. Jackson went to the line, made both of his free throws. Turer is the one that's hurting them. He's 2 for 4 on the line, so that's hurting their percentage, but he has 6 points. Evans has a basket. The twin Suro has a basket, and Montes is 1 for 2 at the line. So that gives you your 21 points, 7 of 10 from the line. Let's look at the Bulldogs and see where they're at. The Bulldogs have only shot twice. They are 2 for 4 on the line, where Sandalwood is 7 of 10. So when we have fouled, they've been shooting or they were in bonus. That was in bonus not very long, but so let's look at the Bulldogs and see who's made the baskets. We've had 2 threes today so far, and that is Blackwell's got a 3 and Jones has a 3. Jones does lead the team with 11 points. He has 4 twos and a 3. So give him 11. Johnson, AJ hit a bucket right early on. That's his only bucket. Blackwell, like I said, in the second period, he hit a 3. Phillips has a couple baskets, 1 in the first and 1 in the second. Clouser has 7 points. One of those buckets was a 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And then Devin Davis was fouled there and went to the line at the end of the second period, and he was 1 for 2. That gives you 28 points for the Bulldogs. Last night, just real quick, going over your final idea of stats, Jones had 3 threes and a couple buckets, and he was 4 for 5 from the line. 17 points for the game. And look at here, Jason Moulton was 3 for 3 from the. He had 3 threes last night. We need him to heat up. He was looking really good last night. Give him 9 points. Clouser with 8, 4 buckets. Another one that hit some threes was Hall. Hall had a bunch of rebounds, but in the fourth quarter alone, he had 2 threes and a basket. Give him 8 points just in the fourth quarter. So we need Moulton to heat up, maybe Hall to heat up with some threes and keep the Bulldogs this lead. So, again, Bulldogs did lose last night to Impact Christian Academy. sort of letting it slide away in the third period and fourth period. And so that makes the Bulldogs 8-10 coming into this game. Now the rest of the season, we have 6 ball games left. We go back Tuesday and we'll go to Fort Walton, call that game. That'll be at Fort Walton. Then our last home game is next Friday night. That is against Navarre. And then we have 4 road games. Choctaw, which we'll cover. Escambia, no-go zone. We have a makeup game with Gulf Breeze, at Gulf Breeze, we'll call that. And then we'll wrap up our regular season at Walton. Defuniak Springs. Beautiful gym over there. Coach White did a great job football season. Going, I think, 2 rounds deep. I think he lost the second round. Wasn't it, Red? Yep. All right, we're about to get underway. Bulldogs 28-21 here, just about underway the third period. Appreciate all of our sponsors and a little extra sponsorship help from Moulton Land and Title for these extra expenses that we had this week. All right, here we go. Going to get underway here, and it'll be Sandalwood's ball. So the air of possession will now be for the Bulldogs. And now Sandalwood will be on the left-hand side of the court. Bulldogs on the right-hand side of the court for the remainder of the game. Sandalwood comes out and tries to drive in. It collapses, so they toss it back out. Almost loses the handle on it. And they'll pick it back up and reset up shop. Sandalwood. All in white with blue trim. And there's a steal from Klauser. Klauser got to slow it down, and he does. Gets it to Jones wisely, and we'll set up shop. We got to get a handle on it. Let's see if Coach does decide to say, hey, look, we're going to slow this down a little bit and make some wise choices and play some different type of ball. Let's see if that happens. Phillips, your starting 5, back on the court. Blackwell, Johnson, Phillips, Klauser, and Jones. Jones wanted to take the NBA. He goes inside the NBA 3, bounces it off the rebound. No good. He gets his own rebound. Good! He goes right back in, bounces it off. Doesn't get the first shot or second shot, but the third shot does fall. And we got a timeout for a shoe tying incident. Klauser was just going to tie the shoe while the game was being played, but the referee said, we're going to slow it down for you real quick, Light. So Sandalwood will take it out on the side, 30-21. First basket made by the Bulldogs here in the third period. They'll set up shop at the top of the key. No good. Rebound. Phillips for the Bulldogs. They'll run it back down the side of the court and set up shop. Johnson brings it down for the Bulldogs. I don't think it really matters who brings it down that much out of these starting 5. Jones will now slow it down, bring it back out at the top of the key. Work it inside to Jones. Jones, no good. Klauser gets the rebound, saves it for the Bulldogs. And a long 3, and it's good. Woo! Blackwell bangs one, a long NBA 3, and he makes it fall. Sandalwood now brings it back down, 33-21. There's that 12-point lead, and there's a shot off the rim, no good. Rebound, Bulldogs. They'll bring it back down the court. And there's a nice cutter to the basket, no good. Almost falls, but rebound. Well, Sandalwood got the rebound. Loose ball goes to the Bulldogs. Klauser's going to go in, bangs it. It looked like he was fouled. Third shot, no good. Rebound, Bulldogs. Bulldogs, great possession right here as they've tried several times to make a basket. Jones for 3, no good. Sandalwood gets the rebound. They've got a man down the court by himself, one-on-one. He bangs it in. Easy layup basket for Sandalwood. 33-23, 10-point lead now for the Bulldogs. 5 minutes left here in the third period. Bulldogs again playing total different offense here. Slowing it down, passing 3 or 4 times before they shoot. And there's a loose ball on the ground. And we're going to have to call a timeout as the ball was being fought for. Coach did not want to give up the opportunity to keep that ball on his side of the court. Well, They have 17 teams in this Duel of Duval. Everybody's guaranteed 2 games, and I don't know how it wraps up, but Coach said, look, we just want to play 2 games. We play Friday night, Saturday. We get the first game Saturday, so we've got the longest trip back. I think most of these teams, most of them, are from this, general area. Jacksonville, there's no telling how many high schools in the proper Jacksonville area. My goodness, it's huge. I would be just guessing, but I would say at least 20 to 30 high schools possibly. I just don't know. A lot. And that's all. Oh, nice cut for Klauser, and it's good as we was taking the ball inbounds. Found Klauser coming to the basket, and he gets it to fall. There's a coast-to-coast, kicks it out, no good. Jones goes way above everybody else and gets the rebound. Jones won the tip pretty handedly for the Bulldogs at the beginning of the game. I think if he's under the basket, he's going to get the rebound. And there's another banger by Klauser. Backs it in off the backboard. And there's a three-pointer to try to keep them in it, and they make it 37 to 26. So 11-point game, 11-point lead for the Bulldogs. There's a nice leaner, no good. Rebound, Sandalwood. They're going to say a foul on Klauser as he is going in there trying to bang it in. Hall will come in for Johnson. Give him a breather. 37-26 with 4 minutes left here in the third period. I would imagine not as many people, well, there's not as many people on the YouTuber early this morning, just getting up, getting going. There's a shot, no good by Sandalwood. Rebound Jones. Jones will bring it back down, kicks it over to Hall. Hall almost loses the handle. He kicks it back to Jones. Jones going to work it inside, and he's got to be fouled. That's got to be a foul. He was going up for the layup. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. He was hammered pretty hard. It was 38 degrees over here in Jacksonville when we got going this morning. I don't know what it was like over there where you guys were at, but I imagine it was a little colder. Shot good. Jones to the line to make it a 12-point lead for the Bulldogs. 3:40 here in the third period. Second shot for Jones. Nothing but the bottom of the net. We need him to stay on fire for the rest of this game. Bulldogs lose a close one last night. They are 8-10. We need them to somehow get back to at least 50%, right? Pretty quick. We'll have Fort Walton. There's a shot, good for Sandalwood. Fort Walton Tuesday night at Fort Walton. We beat them the first time we played them. So hopefully we can play some of these teams that we've been playing that's a little different size and speed will help us down the road. I think that's what Coach was looking for. Jones for 3, NBA no good. Rebound Sandalwood. They come right back down, looking underneath the basket. Almost loses the handle. Shot is good. Rolls around a couple times, holds, and then finally falls, sort of like that putt that Tiger Woods made. You know how the ball sort of stayed on the edge, finally went in, and it does, and he'll go to the line to try to make it a 3-point play. This is Tour, their leading scorer for the year. They do have 4 guys, though, almost in double digits, and averaging double digits. That really helps when you got 4 guys. Long rebound, Hall. That's going to be Bulldogs' ball as it went out of bounds on Sandalwood. The shot was no good, but a long rebound. Hall went for it. It went off of Sandalwood. So Bulldogs will try to take it inbounds here as they're going to press. And there's a foul on Sandalwood, so right back underneath the basket it goes. We'll pick up about 2 or 3 of those with 2:48 left. It'd be nice to get in bonus with this much time left on the clock in the third period. It resets every period, but if we can get to 5 fouls, there's a long NBA'er, no good. Rebound, Sandalwood. Blackwell misses it. He made a couple early on. Sandalwood goes up, kicks it out. And we're going to say that is a foul on Clouser. He's getting close to 5. I don't know if we've ever this year, has anybody fouled out of the game? I don't think so. But Sandalwood will go to the line. And this is Evans. His first opportunity to make a basket. Shot is up and good. Look at that. Nice touch. Nothing but net there. 39-31. Second shot. Good. Wow. Beautiful touch. Roll off the fingertip. The ball spins like it's supposed to. That was beautiful. You don't want to foul him at the end of the game if you're close. Kick out to Blackwell, and he gets a 3 to fall. He's going to take the threes if he's got a chance. He loves to take the threes. Well, he's made 3 of them so far, and there's another 3 by Blackwell. I just feel like we're in a 3 fest here. Shot is good. So much for the dunks. It's the 3-point show right here. 42-35, staying up. Good, nice fadeaway shot. Blackwell's on fire right now. The roof, my goodness. There's that, look like a charge, no call. Shot. They'll set back up shot. Sandalwood slows it back down, see if they can find something they like. They're going to try to drive. It opens up a little bit, almost a loose ball, but Sandalwood handles it. Shot no good. Rebound Blackwell for the Bulldogs. And here comes Jones and company to try to get a basket. He pulls up at the free throw line. Good, count it. Sandalwood right back. Quick scoring here, 9-point lead, 46-35 for the Bulldogs. Leaner, no good. Ball still fighting for it. Sandalwood gets it. Moulton almost gets the block, but they do make the shot. 46-37, 9-point lead for the Bulldogs. Now we're going to slow it down a little bit. Hall taking his time to get across half court. He does. And he will try to set up something here for the Dogs. Moulton travels. That's been called a lot during this tournament. Not quite as much today as it was last night. But it'll be Sandalwood's ball. And they'll try to maybe hold the last shot with 43 seconds left in the third period. 46-37 over here in Jacksonville, Florida. Bulldogs up. And it looks like Sandalwood will play for the last shot of the period. And as soon as I say that, they're going to drive with 26 seconds left. No good. Rebound. Goes out of bounds on Sandalwood as Moulton and one of the Sandalwood players was fighting for it, and they say Bulldogs ball. So Bulldogs are going to get the last shot, maybe. I keep on saying that. You would think back in the day with 20 seconds left, you play for the last shot. All right, here we go. Bulldogs setting up. Slowing it down. Surely they're going to play for the last shot. Yep, 8 seconds, and it's counting down. Got to get it inside. Nothing happening. Blackwell's going to get the 3 off. No good. The banger go. It counts. It does count. And a great shot by Braden Jones to get the rebound at the buzzer. He puts it back up, just a tip back. And as he tips it, the ball's in the air. The buzzer goes off, but it counts. It falls 48-37. We'll be right back. Bulldogs on top.
I'm Jenny Powell. I'm one of the attorneys at Powell, Powell & Powell Law Firm. Our family has been invested for over 100 years in Northwest Florida, serving your families for over 70 years. If you're in a car accident, you need a law firm who has the training, skill, and experience necessary to deal with insurance companies so that your case doesn't drag on forever. Let our family take care of your family during your most crucial moments. Just remember, Powell, Powell & Powell Law Firm is here for you. You can always just go to our website at www.powelllawfirm.com.
Hey my friends, this is Tara with Whitehurst Powell Funeral Home and Crematory. Our team would like to give a shout out to Crestview High School basketball team.
And Go Bulldogs, it is 48-37. We're just about to get underway here, the last period. In the last period of this little mini tournament, Bulldogs lose a close one last night, a heartbreaker. We pretty much won the whole, we won the whole first half and pretty much gave it up in the third period, and Impact Academy did not give it back. Bulldogs will have the ball starting the fourth period. Up 48-37 by 11. And your another three-pointer, no good. Blackwell trying to make another three rain down, and it does not fall. Sandalwood comes right back down, loose ball on the ground. Who's going to get it? The fight is on, and they're going to say Bulldogs was out of bounds when they touched it. So it will be Sandalwood's ball. And they'll take it out underneath their own basket. 7:30 left in the ball game. Bulldogs up by 11, 48-37. And let's see how they can work it inside if they're going to take a three. We've been having a lot of threes shoot up in this game. A spin move, good, and it falls. Nice spin move there by Tour. He's our leading scorer for Sandalwood. Bulldogs will come down and set up shop. Blackwell looking for something to happen. You've got Braden Jones, Clouser. Oh, Hall tries to get it into Clouser, and he overthrows him. So Sandalwood will pick up that and come back down the court to set up shop. .652. And now, what do we say? It is going to be a foul on Hall. Unnecessary foul to get them close to bonus. We don't need to be fouling early on. Wait a minute. Who are they going to call it on? Half the team's moving down one side of the court. The other half's moving on this side of the court. So it looks like actually that was on Sandalwood. Wow. Looked like Hall might have blocked him, but they're saying that Hall got ran over. He was sitting still, I guess. That's what I'm going to say anyways. 48-39. Bulldogs up. And we're going to see if we can make some points rain down here. We need to get a couple points, get back on the board. Johnson over to Braden Jones. Jones to Clouser to Phillips, all the way around the horn. Braden wanted to take the three, but he decides not to. Look at here. Bulldogs are playing keep away a little bit. How about that? I love it. Work on the skill set of passing and looking for the open guy. If you got a cutter that comes open, then do it. Braden Jones decides to drive, kicks it out, and gives it to Blackwell for three, and he gets one to fall. As he missed the last couple, that he gets that one to fall. Count it for Blackwell and the Bulldogs, 51-39. Sandalwood sets up, loose ball, going to go to Sandalwood's way. They bring it back down the court as that ball rolled down the court. There's a three opportunity. Good. Count it. No, they're going to say he was on the line. That's a two-point play. Two-point play for Sandalwood. Bulldogs drive all the way down. He'll be fouled, and that is Johnson as he gets the rebound and goes coast to, or gets the ball in, goes coast to coast. Goes up for a layup. He is fouled, and he'll go to the line to try to make two baskets for the Bulldogs. Your score is 51-41 here with 5:34 left in the ball game. Bulldogs been up top, been on top all day. And the closest, I think, Sandalwood, besides the beginning of the game, has been 6 points. I think they got in within 6. There's a shot. Good. Love to see those free throws fall, and now you've got Foley, the master charger, taking the charge. He's the master setter of that. I'll tell you, great job. I bet you he's got at least 15 charges this year. And Mekhi Jones will check back in. Both shots made for for Johnson. And Sandalwood will come back down, trying to stay in this ball game. On the left-hand side of your screen, radio dial, the Sandalwood drives, and he rings it in. It rolls out. No, it goes out. It looked like it was about to fall, but that one does, and the twin goes to the line. That is Jeremy, I think. Suro. You got Jeremy and Joseph. Suro. And he'll go to the line. He made all of his free throws. He's the one that's leading this team today. When I say tonight, it feels like tonight. You don't never call a game at 10 o'clock in the morning. No good. Rebound, Braden Jones. They do not get the shot to fall, and there is a foul on Braden. He pushes off as he was traveling. He's like, what did I do? What did I do? Well, you pushed him about 30 feet off of you, and he falls down. He did a great acting job, and the referees called a push-off on Braden Jones, who had the ball and was pushing off his defender. So Sandalwood will come back down on this side. And there's a charge by Foley. Just what I said. Foley comes in and he picks up the charge and gets the ball back for the Bulldogs. That is what I'm talking about right there. Foley is in disguise. These guys don't know that he's a football player, right? And he don't mind taking a charge by a big guy. It's like peanuts for him. It's like taking candy from a baby when you take a charge. Foley takes the charge. Long pass to Jones, and he is the ball's knocked out of bounds by, they'll say, Sandalwood. It looked like Jones got hammered. They're not going to call the foul. They're just going to say it went out of bounds on Sandalwood. So it'll be Bulldogs ball underneath their own basket. 5 minutes left in the ball game, up by 10, 53-43, Bulldogs. And they'll have it underneath their own baskets. Let's see what we do here. Running a play, and we've got Phillips in the corner for three. No good, and it goes out of bounds up and over the backboard. And it'll be Sandalwood's ball. And here we go. Letting the ball freely go down the half court, and we finally pick it up. Sandalwood trying to salvage as much time as they can, surprisingly. Nice give inside, and he'll go to the line. They find Montz cutting to the basket. He picks the basket up, and he'll go to the line as he was fouled. Try to make it a three-point conversion. 4:40 left in the ball game. Now an 8-point lead. It could be a 7, and it is. Count it. Jones will take it into Phillips. Phillips gets it across half court. Almost thrown it away. Johnson saves it. AJ drives. Nothing happening there. Let's see what he does. He's going to bring it back, sets it up, gives it to Phillips. Now the defense is tightened up a little bit. Beautiful. Foley has the ball and finds a cutter of Jones right behind him and dishes it off and gets an easy assist and an easy basket for Jones. 55-46, 9-point lead. And Sandalwood backs it back up, calling a play here. Turer takes it at the top of the key. Trying to drive, nothing happening. Good defense by Phillips. Nothing happening there all the way across the court for a three. Good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Jackson. That's his 7th point of the night. Second three. Almost stolen. And there is a foul on the floor. Phillips was driving and he was fouled. He wasn't shooting, but it'll be Bulldogs ball underneath their own basket. And we've got Clouser checking in and Blackwell checking in for Devin Davis and Foley. So your original starting 5 is on the floor. A.J. Johnson, Blackwell, Clouser, Phillips, and Jones. They try to get the ball into Clouser, loses it, and an easy basket was made by Sandalwood as they get the layup and nobody there to defend. And Clouser gets the ball in. Johnson will bring it across court for the Bulldogs. Now what do we do? 55-51. It's only a 4-point game. And the Bulldogs have got to make something happen. Clouser has an easy opportunity. He misses. Rebound. He gets it. Well, we're going to see if they call a foul on the floor. Rebound. Clouser was trying to get the rebound. They're going to call it on Clouser. They say he pushed off. Could it slip away again for the Bulldogs? Bulldogs are in bonus. Both teams actually are in bonus. So after that foul, that put Sandalwood in bonus. 3 minutes. 3 minutes left in the ball game. Sandalwood drives the lane, no good. Rebound, Johnson. Johnson's being trapped. You got to get it across half court. He does. Blackwell drives the baseline, dishes it to Phillips. He goes to the line as he was fouled and shoot 2. All right, here's your situation. Bulldogs, if they're not careful, they had as big as a 12-point lead. Now it's a 4-point lead. 2:44 left in the ball game. 55-51, and Phillips is on the line. He needs both baskets right here. His first shot, good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. We need to keep at least a 4 or 5-point lead the rest of the game. So we got to match whatever Sandalwood does from here on out. No ifs, ands, or buts. Sandalwood goes down to score. We need to go right back and score with them. Second shot is up and good. It rolls around 3 times, and that last spin falls into the net. So both baskets good for Phillips. Here comes Sandalwood. Oh, a long NBA 3, no good. The rebound, long rebound by Johnson. AJ gets the rebound for the Bulldogs. So here comes the Bulldogs. Can we separate again to try to get at least double-digit lead? We need that. Knowing what has happened in the past, you just want a double-digit lead with 1 minute left for the Bulldogs. I feel safe with that, don't you? You've got a 10-point lead with 1 minute. I start to breathe a little easier. Phillips has the ball. They're playing tough defense, trying to get that 5-second possession foul or penalty. Blackwell drops back, and there is a timeout. Coach Watson didn't like what he saw, so he's going to call a quick one. We'll be right back. Don't touch the dial. Bulldogs up 57-51.
Hello, this is Dixie Dan Powell. Just like in the courtroom, you got to be bulldog tough. It takes teamwork to get to the goal line and to win the game. Go Bulldogs. Call us, Powell Injury Law, 850-306-2667. That's 850-306-2667.
Hey, this is Kim again with your friendly hometown landscaping company, Always Blooming Landscape. If you're looking for pavers to do your driveways, patios, walkways, and or borders, we have a special for our radio listening audience. We are offering you 10% off your paver installation project. So call us at 850-682-2919 to take advantage of this 10% discount when you mention this ad. That's 682-2919. Always Blooming Landscape. Let us grow with you.
And we need the score to grow just a little bit more for the Bulldogs. 57-51 with 2 minutes left in the ball game. Bulldogs trying to hang on to a lead here to try to go one of two of this tournament that they are in. Lost a close one last night to Impact Christian. If we win this game, I'm going to try to get Coach Watson for a quick word to wrap up before we go home. And the Bulldogs will have it. They try to get it across. They're going to have to go all the way down the court as they didn't see nobody open. And Klauser with the ball. Get it out of his hands. There we go. Phillips has the ball now. He's going to take his time. Oh, he's got a lane wide open and an easy basket. You got to take it. I know they're probably trying to burn some time, but you got to, when they leave the lane wide open, you've got to do it. And Phillips goes in for an easy PE layup. There's a shot blocked, but stepped out of bounds. Phillips steps out of bounds as he blocks it and grabs it away from Sandalwood. But it goes, Sandalwood will have it underneath their own basket. They work it around the top. Let's see if they're going to try for a three or they're going to try to go inside. And it's almost stolen by the Bulldogs as they double team, but Sandalwood does get the ball back. A leaner, it good. And that's the second time in a row Motts will go to the line to make a three-point play opportunity as he bangs it in. And he was fouled. So he'll go to the line to try to make it a 5-point game. 59-53 right now. Bulldogs are on top, but let's see if Motts can make this three-point conversion. He does. Man, he's automatic. I believe he's batting 1,000 right now from the free throw line. All right, Bulldogs have got to make something happen here. Got to just Point is up, no good. A reverse layup did not fall for Clouser. And now Sandalwood right back with it. Nope, Bulldogs get a steal, and there is a holding penalty as they grab the jersey of Jones. He'll go to the line and shoot two. That was the wrong person to grab right there. 59-54, 5-point lead. Bulldogs need to make the wow, they're going to give him a tech because that was on purpose. He grabbed his jersey to slow him down. Can he make it? Oh, he does. Hits the beginning of the rim and it falls. They're going to give him two shots and the ball. Second shot. Good. All right, it'll be Bulldogs ball on the side of the court. That was huge right there. Intentional foul to slow down Jones, which I don't even know if he had made the basket because they had coverage. They was getting back also, Sandalwood, but they decided to grab the jersey of Jones. He made the two technicals, and it's the Bulldogs ball. Trapped. Get the ball across the court, and they do, across half. There's an easy basket. They just leave Blackwell wide open, and it's almost like they just gave up on that play. Sandalwood's got to shoot. There is a rebound. Phillips gets it. That could be it, y'all, with 39 seconds. No, Sandalwood steals as soon as I say that. And there's a ball put back up, 63-56. We cannot slack right here. And they get the ball in. Finally, they're pressing hard. Are they going to try to get it across the court? Let's see, Moulton's going to go all the way back at the top of the key. We're going to try to hold it and make them foul us, and they do. They foul Blackwell with 18 seconds left. At Blackwell, safely to say, if Blackwell makes these two baskets, this game is in the books for the Bulldogs. I mean, all that Bulldogs have to do is, if Sandalwood goes back and scores, just go down and hold the ball until they foul you. Shot is good. Off the front of the rim, off the backboard, and in the bottom of the net. We'll take it. It might be ugly, but we'll take it. 8-point lead now for the Bulldogs. Second shot is good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. And that could seal the deal for the old Bulldogs. Getting a 1 and 2. There's a 3-point shot, nothing but air. And that'll be Bulldogs ball with 12 seconds left. We will try to get Coach Watson to give us just a couple minutes to wrap the thoughts up. And got to get it out, and they do get it out to Jones. Let's see if he goes up with it. And he will. That will wrap up the ball game. Final score here is going to be 67-56, an 11-point gain. Don't touch the dial. We'll be right back with Coach Watson. Bulldogs win it.
My husband and I just closed on our new home. We found a builder, CJL Construction, through Teal and Waters. We shopped around 4 months until we found this particular home. It was exactly what we was looking for. The workmanship was unbelievable, and it was the neighborhood we wanted to be in. Colton Leyendecker and Teal and Waters made this a simple, stress-free purchase. We are pleased to recommend CJL Construction and Teal and Waters if you're in the market to buy a home. I highly recommend you go to their website for all their listings and information at crestviewhomes.com.
Guys, listen up. Did you spend too long out on the boat this Saturday fishing? Have you been on the links a little too much? Do you need to get out of the doghouse? Let me tell you where you need to go. Joey the Jeweler. He's on Main Street right by Desi's. He's got tons of beautiful jewels to win your girl back over. And make sure to go like and share his Facebook page. He's always doing great giveaways, so you have a chance to win something free for your girl. So head on over to facebook.com/Joey the Jeweler. Or you guys could just ask Siri what the phone number is.
Hey Siri, what is the phone number to Joey the Jeweler?
Joey the Jeweler's phone number is 850-682-1980.
And we are back here with Coach Watson. Well, a little bit of response from last night. You know, if you look at last night's game, first half, that's a win for the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Talk to me about second half. What happened?
We just turned the ball over too many times. I mean, they were really athletic and had really good pressure on us, and we didn't handle it very well. You know, we tried to dribble too much and, you know, play with the ball instead of going straight line drives and making good sharp passes, and it cost us, you know. And the first half tonight, I thought it kind of was the same thing. But
that's what I thought.
You know, they started making some shots. I mean, I felt like we played pretty well most of the game, but you know, they made some tough shots, and it was good to finally see us close one of those out. You know, they cut it to 3 right there, and I was like, here we go. Oh, my God. But
that's what I was thinking, too.
You got to go make free throws at the end of games, take care of the ball. And
that's exactly what we did. If you look at the fourth quarter, Coach, we was 8 of 8 from the line.
That's what you got to do in a close game to finish
and you've
it off.
got, especially when you get in double bonus now, you know. And to close it out, when you've got a 4 or 5 point lead, you've got to match them. And when they foul, on purpose, of course. Now, that last one really helped us. They got a tech on that for doing it on purpose, I guess.
Yeah, they grabbed his jersey, so it's an intentional foul. So you got to make a play for the ball.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. Over on our part of the country, we don't see travel called a lot. There was 12 travels last night, which I don't mind. I mean, they called it both ways.
I mean, it's travel, so, I mean, it should be called.
Yep, and today we had a few of those called, so we adjusted that well, but finally, like you said, closing it out. And these teams over here are very athletic, very good. Like last night, that team had about the same record. This team had pretty much the same record, and it helps you see different talent, right?
No, this was great for us. And, you know, not just because we won, but – you know, to face a team last night on their home court and have a chance to win, and then tonight to play a team from over here and to go out and close it out. I mean, these from Christmas break to right now, the teams that we played and how we played, I mean, we haven't always played like we wanted to.
Yep.
But we've played really good competition, so I'm hoping that's going to help us in a couple weeks when it matters.
When you look at Blackwell, he finally came out. He had 18 points. He had 4 threes.
Yeah.
And that's what you need. You need a couple more guys
to do that. He's just been hesitating. You know, tonight he played with confidence and just was shooting the ball in rhythm. And, you know, me and you talked early on in the year, and that's kind of the Lorenzo I expected. I mean, that's what he can do for us. And if he can continue to do that, then we got a chance to make some noise.
30, 40, 50. Coach, you only missed 2 free throws from the line. Your best night of shooting free throws. Yeah. I mean, you were 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 35. You was 12 of 14 from the line.
Yeah, that's good, man.
That is.
You know, and I give our guys credit. I know I get on them a lot, but I also tell them I love them a lot. But, like, you know, to play last night and get back to the hotel at 10 o'clock, I go get pizza. I mean, it doesn't get back till 11 o'clock. And for us to get up this morning and play, I'm really proud of them. I really am.
Klauser had 11. Phillips had 10. So you had 4 or 5 guys in double digits.
That's first time all year.
That's got to be the first time. Yeah. Okay, so you come over here, 1 of 2, played good ball. I mean, you know, hey, it was a different. Last night actually was a pretty packed house. You had
it was nice. It was
good
fun.
atmosphere.
And we played pretty good. We just had to be turnovers.
So
other than that, we played well.
So you look at the rest of our season. We got Fort Walton at Fort Walton Tuesday. We've already beaten them once. We've beaten Navarre once already. We've got them at home. That's your last home game, so we want to pack out the gym.
Yep.
Then you end with 4 away games. You've got Choctaw. Then you have Escambia. Then you've got the makeup game with Gulf Breeze, right?
I don't think as of right now we're not going to make that game up. So
okay.
It'll be just that Friday against Walton.
Okay, just that Friday against Walton, and then we just see where we sit. You sort of feel like would you like to win out? I know you like to win out, but how necessary?
But more important, like, look, you know, where we're at right now, I mean, we're probably going to have to win our tournament. So I don't want us to even focus on winning.
Okay,
I just want us to focus on playing the best
we can.
And get better. I mean, if we'll do that, we're going to be fine.
Get rid of the errors and get rid of what you're doing wrong.
And if we do that, we will win out, you know. But,
that's right.
I mean, I just want us to get a little bit better every day, and that way 2.5 weeks from now we'll be playing our best basketball.
Right. Appreciate it, Coach.
Yes, sir. Have
great
a
win.
safe trip.
All right, buddy. You too. So a great win for the Bulldogs here. Winning by 11, and just exactly what the Bulldogs need to do. So I appreciate everybody staying tuned in. Appreciate all of our sponsors, Moulton Land and Title, helping out for the extra expenses on this trip. We'll see you Tuesday night in Fort Walton for that game at 7 o'clock here on WAZ 104.7 and WAZ's YouTube page. Good night, everybody. Hey, have a good weekend.